This crossover episode of Just Barbarian Things and the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of the Esoteric Order backers on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. Remember to follow all of us on Facebook, Twitter, and
Instagram
to keep up with all the latest news, and join our Discord communities to chat with players and fellow listeners. Links are in the description. The members of these episodes broadcast from New Mexico and Colorado. We recognize these episodes are produced on the traditional territories of the Pueblo and Ute peoples. We acknowledge their communities, their ancestors, their elders both past and present, and future generations. The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers and Just Barbarian Things present A Start in Glorantha, based on the Runequest starter set available from Chaosium. This game features Rainey as the game master, and David Larkins, Des, Kenny, and Santiago as players.
Nice.
I want a massage now. This
I
is
know,
very
yeah.
soothing.
This is really soothing. I'm at 10,000 waves.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me while I drool on this massage pillow.
Yeah.
Have a drool bucket underneath the.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Your face
Perfect.
in.
Better. Much better. Okay.
Everyone. Do you have your windows open? Are y'all ready
Yes.
to go?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
I literally, and on my computer as well.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
So, as we established in our session trailer, 1625, dark season. It's late on Freeze Day in Movement Week, and you have arrived at Jonstown, a city, though rugged to Ezrolian sensibilities, in the heartland of Sartar. So this will be south of where you were fighting on the river. Kind of your closest, most civilized area of this region. The countryside still bears the scars of the war that you helped turn the tide of, and it's just beginning kind of this slow process of recovery and rebuilding. The duel at Dangerford, where Kellier Starbrow fought the treacherous Hostilius, and the signal was raised in time to bring the extra fighters that helped prevent the Lunars from launching their dishonorable counterattack. That was about a season ago. So you obviously prevented the Lunars from taking that very important crossing, but there was fighting happening all over the region, including inside the walls of Jonstown, which was previously held by the Lunars. The Lunars were driven out of the city, just as you drove them off of the crossing, but it's still not back to normal, right? So what you're seeing is that as you kind of approach the gates, right, before they're about to close for the day, it's getting to be about dusk. You're coming through North Gate, and you can see that the gates are thinly guarded. There doesn't seem to be a very heavy guard presence because they simply do not have enough folk right now. And not only are there people coming in normally, some folk come into the city anyway during the dark season as it gets colder, just as having a more stable place to pass the coldest part of the year. But there are a lot of refugees coming in as well. And there are a lot of mercenaries in the city too. Some that are just left over here from the fighting, and others, that are looking for work and trouble, depending on what's available. You're walking in through the north gate with this sort of crowd of people and their wagons and things like that. And the young guards man, quote fingers, says, "Oh, hello there. What would you say your business is here in Jonstown?"
Oh. All right, so how are we all configured here? What are we? Because, I mean, Serzine rides a camel.
It's an antelope. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I
ride a camel because I'm huge.
That's right. I ride an antelope.
I
So
thought
I'm
you rode a great llama.
Oh, I was hoping for a camel.
Right.
All right, it's a
Llamas
great
are even
llama.
cooler.
It's a great llama. Sorry. Okay.
It's
Great
like
llama.
a very short furred great llama that everyone
There we
calls a
go.
camel. Yeah.
I'm imagining like Robin Williams, like genie, like poofing into these different animals as we discussed.
That's a blue llama. I love it. So yeah, so I have a great llama. I am riding it. And yeah, so I'm tall and huge and there. I don't know, like, how are we configured? Or is it like someone at the lead or someone who, like at the back, or what's going on? What do y'all think?
I would assume the warriors are probably up front.
Yeah, I agree.
Mainly because like one, I don't really care to talk to these people. Like,
Right. I get it.
yeah, I'm here to talk to like the important people and to make moves.
That's right.
So like, yeah, and I figure also like having an intimidating presence, like, a couple strong people up front with weapons and rippling muscles, and all that kind of stuff, and then like two gorgeous women
And the
behind.
eye candy in the back.
Yeah, exactly. Mounted, of course, elevated so everyone can better see our beauty.
Absolutely. I agree.
Okay.
Kiva
right there
would
with you.
definitely be
This
on
feels
foot,
normal.
so that checks out.
Yep.
With the shadow cat padding along
Oh.
beside her, occasionally pelting off into the underbrush to do whatever shadow cats do.
They eat shadow
Come
mice.
back. There you go. Eating shadow mice and shadow birds.
Decimating the local shadow population.
Just absolutely exterminating
Shadow roaches. Yeah.
local fauna. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
So that means that Kivra and Corsa are at the front.
Yep.
Mhm.
Talking to the guards kid.
Yeah. What do y'all think about that?
If you respond to him.
Yeah. Just keep moving.
Well, what is our business in Jonstown? Like, what did we come here for?
It's a good
It's a
question.
great
Exactly remember.
thing to think about.
Are we story gaming this? Are we like coming up with it on the
Yeah,
spot kind of
yeah.
thing?
Wow.
Oh, okay. All right.
I wave my hand and say, "Out of the way, Peck."
One side. You should actually do that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, we'll
legit
see.
do that.
We'll figure out why we're here.
I mean, he's
first.
not stepping in front of you or anything. I think he knows better. He's just kind of checking in with people as they come in. Some are more obvious. But y'all look like you could be trouble.
Yeah, and we're workshopping here what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what city? Jonstown.
Johnstown.
Yeah, give us a little description of Johnstown.
Yeah, because I'm dying to know where the name came from.
First of
So
all, a verbal map of the local color.
many years
would be
ago,
nice.
John. No.
I was wondering about that.
I'm like, which
Your
Puritan
Uncle John.
settled this place?
So yeah,
Well, there is
Johnstown
a-
actually has a really interesting layout. It has these kind of like it's roundish, circular, like earthen stone walls that have been raised around it. And so it's, here, I can give you.
Ooh.
We have chat. I can throw some stuff in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to my low res map.
Yay.
All right.
Woohoo.
Low res is the best res. I'm just saying it.
And you're
True.
coming in through the north gate, so you're at that kind of northwest part of the map where it says E. But yeah, so it's this pretty large, sort of walled city, known for its library, for its
What?
hospital temple,
Oh.
that Samastina might care about.
Han.
But yes, it's, and in this time, so like just to give you an idea, and you would have heard this on the road too, there's a lot of rumor that this, since the Lunars were ejected from this place, and it is really one of the cornerstone kind of cities of this region, that it's ripe for counterattack by the Lunars of them trying to retake it. They have been sending out folk to try to gather more forces because the local sort of defenses have been pretty well thinned out and at this point from all the fighting. But yeah, so there are definitely people who are here looking to earn some money and potentially being soldiers, mercenaries, and guards. Others are just here because this is a place with walls, and there's been a lot of fighting throughout this region, so they're hoping it might be a bit safer. But there you go.
Okie dokie. I
So
see
there's a lot of it,
Oh.
a lot of opportunities here in Jonstown. All right.
Let me just so we know.
Hmm.
Are we playing a scenario, or is this kind of sandboxy?
Oh.
So what we'll start with this one, so we're just getting into the starter set proper right now. So this first one, introducing you to the town, I would say is a little bit more scenario-y. But after this, it kind of, you have some choices of what you can do next more so. I mean, there's still choices within this one, but I would say this one definitely is a bit more scenario-y.
Nice. Okay.
Mhm.
I also need a little context. I'm trying to pull up my just the whole thing with the days and seasons and stuff. So freeze day would mean that,
Calendar.
you know, and I wanted to, instead of plaguing the GM with this question, I wanted to find it
Yeah.
out so I could be
Here,
super cool
Let me
and sneaky. But
remind
I need
you of
the page number, I think.
Calendar, yes.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I should probably pull up my character sheet.
Okay, good idea. You're just riffing. You're just like going, I know this
Yeah,
character
you know,
so much. And I'm
exactly.
just
Yeah,
like,
out of the
in
way,
it.
Peck. Woo!
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Well, as we all know, any session where you don't ever roll the dice is the best kind.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm triggered.
Wait, who's saying that? Who said that?
It was a whole stupid Twitter thing.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Most of David and I's relationship is carrying the burden of Twitter tabletop role playing game discourse.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That's
Mhm.
right. It's our cross to bear.
It really is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, so you are in
Yes.
dark season.
Dark
It is
season.
movement week, and it is a freeze day.
Okay. All right. I gotta find having some issues.
So
here, sorry.
according to this calendar, the 36th of dark season.
Oh my goodness.
The 36. How many days are there in a month? Wait,
56.
Like the month, like we need a longer month.
There are no months. It's just
Oh.
seasons.
No, it's
Oh,
just
Jesus.
seasons. Just
Oh.
only seasons and weeks. And
Ah. Okay.
oh wow,
days.
Very
I
good.
did
I
that.
don't remember.
I could roll with that.
yeah.
Mm.
Maybe we should. Who do we talk to about
Changing that.
The Pope,
Yeah.
I believe the
Pope.
Pope's in charge of that.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
bizarre.
Weird.
Yeah.
What a world.
Yeah,
Well, first it was Julius Caesar, then it was the
Right.
Pope. So I don't know who it is now.
rude.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so I for whatever reason I'm not being able to find my texts, the sacred texts.
Hmm.
Parchments.
Have you not read the
Yes.
sacred text?
Sacred texts.
I'm not.
Let me mute while I unfurl all of my scrolls, please. One moment.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, just dealing with this is user error. No,
No,
That's
you're
okay.
good.
So while that's happening,
Mhm.
whatever it is that's happening over there.
Whatever it
While
is
that
you-
while all
thing
that,
is going
while all
on.
that's going on,
How dare you?
no, I'm trying to stall for you. So
Thanks, Kenny.
Do you want me to describe the weather? Do you want to?
Yes, I need
Yeah.
weather. I need,
Hmm.
you know, okay.
Yeah, what's going on in dark season? What makes it dark? Why is
So
That's-
it is
yeah.
what we would consider winter is what we're
Ooh.
getting into here. So
Oh.
and it's not like super cold in this region, but there is kind of this cool light rain that's falling, illuminated by the lanterns that are placed periodically along the walls, but also the crescent of the bright red moon that is rising in the sky.
Very and is freeze day just cold? Is it
Freeze day.
yeah? Is it a cold?
It's the first day of the week. It's just what it is.
Wow, freeze days. Am I right?
Yeah, no, right?
God. Today's a case of the freeze days.
Someone's got
Yeah.
I feel like we made this joke already. I'm having strong deja vu right
No,
now.
There's our-
the
there's
old
our-
joke was thank God it's wild day. Or no, thank God it's God day.
Binga,
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and Locarnos
There's
and
your
okay.
next T-shirt, by the way.
trees.
Freeze days. Am I
Series.
right?
And so yeah, so I'm not really movement week for me.
It's not your thing, yeah.
Zerzine, I don't give a fuck. I'm cold. I'm partially naked as usual. I'm getting
Well, yeah,
cold.
I was wondering what your winter garb is like. Do you have any?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
you're from a more subtropical part of the
Yeah.
world. So.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
assumed we were just wearing like sheer veils and like chainmail bikinis.
Definitely. Usually we
Yeah.
kind of like to match, I think, too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And so I think there's a bit of that. I know I have a cloak, but I'm usually naked under the cloak, so this is awkward for me. Yeah, I'm cold and I just want to get in this damn town. And so what do y'all?
And
what do
maybe
the
that's a
warriors-
big thing for you. This would be one of the few
Yeah.
places you could get hot baths.
That's right. So
Yeah.
I
So,
need a
you know-
bathing scene.
I'm gonna look down at this fool interrupting our way, like standing in our
Exactly.
It
way,
makes
and
me
just
sad you feel that way about him, but go ahead.
and just be and it's a guardsman. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Guards
he is the gate guard. Looking down at him, you'll notice that he is relatively tan with a splash of freckles on all the high points. Trying to look very serious, he's set his jaw in a serious guard-like way, but he is obviously much too young to be a gate guard.
Wait,
Mm.
okay.
Oh my god!
Wait, how young? How young are we talking here?
Yeah, because you were just swooning.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like maybe 14.
Oh no. Okay, no.
Mhm.
Is that
No.
normal?
Sounds like he should be the one swooning, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah. How old are we? How old are you?
Me, I am 20.
I think we're all 21 by default, right? Yeah.
21.
About 21. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little too young. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, so I'm gonna look down at this
Kid.
child. Yeah.
Yes.
He's like 12.
And
And
yep. Mhm. Yep.
14.
yeah.
It's gonna-
Sick.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look down at him and be like, tell me, do you interrupt everyone on their way into the city?
Nice.
Ooh.
Like it.
Yeah.
I
And
chuckled
I've
to
got-
myself.
Who are you to stop me whilst I'm walking?
I've got
That's
I've got a scornful look. My antelope is like spitting at his feet.
Ooh. Oh wow.
I trained
hell
him to
yeah.
do that to everyone we meet.
Oh. just trained. It's cool.
Can
Don't
we
worry.
do a game of who the fuck are you with this like 14-year-old guards boy?
Yeah.
I don't
Nice.
get to throw my weight around very often. So.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And I'm looking around super bored.
All
I
right.
am impatient.
So are we coming into Jonstown mostly just for the warmth and security due to it being dark season? Would that be kind of our motivation, you think?
And the brothels.
That's true.
And the
That's a good
brothels.
point.
Are they known for their brothels?
Yeah.
Well,
Do you
Any
does
town's
Kiefer want
gotta
a
have
warm
brothels.
cup of broth? muscles.
Hey-o.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Kivra is here to eat and fuck.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
get in a fight or two.
So do you tell
So-
that to the guard's child?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that'd
Like,
be
what
hilarious.
would you say your business is here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm here to eat and fuck, child.
There's a comma between what I said and child, okay?
Yes, exactly. Please, for the love of God.
That is canon. That just happened.
Here to drink, eat, fight, and fuck, probably in that order, and then switch them around a little
Fight
bit.
again. Yeah.
Maybe combine some of them. It's like Ultron.
yeah.
Those
Okay.
things just get cooler the more of them you put together. So,
I'm so happy to be here today.
turkey leg in one hand,
Oh, no,
jewels
a chicken
of
bear.
your
A
choice
chicken
in
bear.
the other.
Yeah. Tell us, where can we source chicken bears?
Yeah.
We are quite hungry.
Bring me your finest chicken bear, boy.
Yeah. Oh, chicken bear.
Send
just
him
got-
running.
I just got whisked off to like a Ren fair where there's like a guy dressed like Link and a bunch of BDSM gear.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Oh my god.
And Santiago has a turkey leg.
All right.
I
So
mean,
at a
the
child.
first Ren fair I ever went to was in the 80s when they were still fairly like, trying to be Ren fairs and not just
Right.
like
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean cosplay.
yeah, not just fairies, pirates,
Yeah.
half naked people.
Right.
So walking up the path into the like main gates, and there's this big tree, with its boughs spreading out near the, they
How
cited
old were
it very
you?
well. I would have been probably about
the guard's child? Oh,
nine
okay.
9 years old.
Younger.
Walking up the path, and there's a man and a woman sitting under the tree. The woman is sitting up against the trunk, and the man's got his head in her lap, and she's feeding him grapes, and she's got her tits out. And
Wait,
that is
like full on? Like
Full on.
nipples?
full on nipples, everything.
Oh my God.
And she's just like dropping grapes into his mouth, and that is why I'm the line editor for Pendragon today.
Fair enough.
You have
Shout
to
out
use
to
that
that
in-
couple.
Yeah.
Oh, please, yeah,
Exactly.
please
Thanks,
put
guys.
that in the foreword of
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I was
edition.
gonna say that's like paragraph 1 of your TED talk,
Really,
right
exactly.
there. And
So how
that
did
is
you
why-
become line editor for Pendragon? Well, let me tell
It's
you.
like,
I
well,
went to a
life
Ren
is
fair in
changing forever.
1987.
what you didn't know was the man eating the grapes, Mike Mason.
Oh my
Could have
God.
been. I mean, he's
Oh, Jesus.
about 10 years older than me. Could have been.
There you go.
Yeah, it's true. I guess
No,
my
was-
curiosity about that story is what
Yeah.
made you go, I'm going to write for something versus I'm going to become an actor so that I could be around boobs all the time. Like,
Yeah, well, I'll
Curious.
just say I was well into my 20s before I understood that that's why people generally start rock bands, is to
Nice.
score.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, so we are here to
yeah.
get laid and to get warm.
So,
Right.
what is our business?
Yeah. And
So what I understand, the young guard,
Jesus.
just because you look like a group of obviously not refugee farmers,
Yeah, true.
goes, oh, hey, like, what's going on, right? And then simultaneously, Samastina's like, you fucking, the moon comes in, gets grumpy and cold.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Kibra's
Hungry.
like, fucking and chicken bears. And this kid's just like, So, Samastina, do you want to roll your intimidation since I was being a little grumpy
Yeah.
pants?
Sure.
Got your crabby
She's
always
always
face on?
grumpy. She's
I'm
always
being-
grumpy.
She does
I'm-
have her crappy
yeah.
face on. Yeah.
Exactly. Can I take a like this role is like how grumpy I am through the whole dark season?
This role
I like
represents
it.
grump.
Oh, you
level.
have dark season affective disorder.
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where is my intimidate is
Dad
very low.
is what that called.
He's sad.
Just sad. Oh, robot laugh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It was the best time to robot out, actually, because it was like
It really was.
Oh,
It did the like mercury down the throat Keanu like
Ooh,
Matrix scene.
love
It did
it.
that
Yeah.
sound. Yeah.
I like that sound.
Like degraded like that. It was perfect.
Can I try and augment Samastina's intimidate with my own intimidate just by being in her
Yeah.
presence, basically.
You're
For
exuding
sure.
Dude,
her.
yes, please.
Yeah. We're like fire and ice, We're like
Yeah.
Exactly.
crimson
Mhm.
and clover.
Oh.
All right, I rolled a 0-6
God.
against an intimidate of 40.
Yo.
So that's less than 1/5. So that would
Whoa.
be a special success.
Good
Yes.
job.
Okay.
So you're giving Samastina
Plus 30?
plus 30, yeah,
Nice.
to intimidate.
I'll
Dude,
take
I
it.
rolled a 3.
What?
Ooh.
Damn. Oh God, the
I
pressure's
rolled
on.
a 3,
No pressure.
bro.
No pressure, Kenny.
Oh my
Intimidate
God. Oh my God.
35.
I don't know if more than one of us can add or augment, but you could take the best, I would think, right?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
okay
God.
with me. I'm not trying to steal your thunder. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
No,
you're
if the
between
3
me
is
and
better.
my downtime after a battle.
Absolutely.
And I have a very finite window of that, like, after battle fever high that I need to
Yeah.
capitalize on.
Mhm.
Well, and for you too, Kivra, it might be that you've had this whole season where there's been nothing to do but help people put up walls and stuff. No fighting,
Yeah.
nothing exciting. It's been like, oh, that guy's leg still is chopped off, waiting for the priests to grow it back and stuff like that. Like, really boring stuff.
Well, except
Yeah.
Serzine has been walking around a lot.
Well, yeah, very
That's
exciting.
True. Did you guys hook up in the last?
That's just
however
even
many weeks?
more frustrating.
Mm.
question.
I don't know what kind of role would
I'm not
resolve
sure.
that.
Yeah. Let's see.
It could just be a choice on your part.
So yeah, true. So
How
David,
random.
real quick,
Yo.
GMs.
Mm.
So David augmented my intimidate, but can
Yes.
I also augment it?
Ooh, that's a good
Good
question.
question.
I think you can only do one augmented.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, then I failed.
No!
I failed my roll. David and Santi took all the good rolls.
So you're mean to him, but maybe it's just not as effective because he is very distracted by the two intimidating looking warrior types. In
That's
the
fair.
front.
And I'm not really trying to intimidate him. I'm just
Yeah.
like throwing sass,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
for
like
sure.
I'm not like give me your milk money,
Right. You're
loser.
just not here to be stopped and explain yourself to tweens.
Exactly.
yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
shit to do. I'm with the Sisters
Yeah.
of Mercy, and I'm trying to find
Sassy crab.
Exactly. I'm trying to find the sassy crab where I can put my feet up and
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a very neither the time nor the inclination vibe from
Exactly.
Samastina right
oh,
now.
the words out of my mouth. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a Justin Bieber fan. Like, get out of my way. I don't know who the Jonas Brothers are for the last time.
So
These are very up-to-date references.
Very up to date references. Absolutely.
how did you know that I like Jonstown, baby?
I know. I don't. Well, I only know like 2 K-pop bands, so I just.
That's all right. I don't know any. Rainey knows all of them for us. It's a
There
team
you go.
effort.
Good.
All right.
That's right. That's right.
Working together.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't care about this kid, but I appreciate Corsar like stepping in front and being like,
Yeah.
snorting out of his bull nose.
Yes.
And I'm just like, waiting on them to handle it because I'm, like Serzine, I'm cold and
Right.
crabby.
Yeah.
So the general air of just wanting a warm place, perhaps with comforts, if you will,
Yes.
vibe that your whole group is putting up here. Goes, well, your best bet if there's rooms left will be down in North Market. There's a couple of good inns there, and the stalls might still be open if you want some chicken bears. And so,
I don't like the ifs. Okay, so then Serzine, that gets my attention. So I'm turning and like I have this like hoarser kind of voice. I do not like the sound of if or might coming out of your mouth right now.
I love
There
this.
will be rooms available. There better be rooms available, sir.
okay.
Oh my god.
I love that there's like 4 grown-ass adults like bullying this poor child.
This poor kid.
He's like trying to do
I
his
would just
job.
like to point out that I named him. Oh, it's going to be backwards, isn't it? His name is Young Kenneth. And you're being so mean to him right now.
No wonder I failed my intimidate roll.
Oh.
You can't intimidate yourself.
Exactly. I'm
Awesome.
so brave. Also, I see that we're on gate E, so we're going to be going down Butcher Street. There's for sure going to be some chicken bears along
There
there.
better be.
Yeah. So the nice thing about the North Market is out of the markets that are in Jonstown, this one is more of the meat market than the other ones are. So there's other stuff there too.
Literal
but
meat.
Yeah.
Like
literally meat. But
like
lots of
chicken
good
bears
inns in
and-
that area as well. It's kind of got, a general good merchant presence.
Definitely lots of chicken bears, though.
Yeah,
I
lots
want
of chicken bears.
I want like a pastrami
And
tiger.
even depending on the season and how good the hunting's gone, sometimes bear chickens.
There you go.
bear chicken.
What?
Chickens.
Yeah.
Sure.
Holy
Why not?
smokers.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Your imagination's the limit.
It is.
Sometimes they'll even do custom animal requests for you
Whoa.
based on what they have available.
I want
We're
an
getting-
eel zebra.
getting deep.
Yes.
I want like a. Never mind. We can
Yeah, just keep going.
yeah, let's just go.
I see that the baths are in the upper city, though, so that's
Yes,
Let's
but there
go.
are a couple of really good inns down here. The Bull and Ram and the Black Alinks, which do have hot baths available.
okay.
And where did you say this healing temple was?
Ooh, so let me go back to my map.
I like the sound of the bull and ram. I'm always on brand. So
Yeah, you're like,
you go.
yeah, that's my jam.
that's right.
Mhm.
Oh gosh,
Um,
the Chalana Arroy temple is like
Yeah.
way up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of the big cool features. It is called the Hospital Temple because this is like a big thing in this city.
Okay, cool.
Nice. I guess I'll have to go to rent a shrine if I want a storm bull shrine. So.
Well, it's there's little spots
Oh.
everywhere, but yeah,
No,
definitely
I
not
get
one of
it.
the big ones here.
I'm getting the vibe that my people are not welcome here. That's
Yeah, basically.
Oh my God.
Basically.
And I do want so it's known. I did on my character sheet. It says that I'm from Notchit or Knockit,
Notch it.
Not it.
Touch it.
the Great Hospital, and that's tended by the Sisters of Mercy, which I am. And the Great Hospital is the largest temple of Chalana in Glorantha. So
Yeah.
I'm sure
This
this
is
place is lit, but it's
Second
not.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like home.
Yeah.
So at least I can still look down my nose at it.
Yeah, you can judge the crap out of it for sure.
Just
Rude.
keep judging. Always be
Well,
judging.
Always be
Always
judging.
be judging every day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
All day, every
my
day.
motto. So
Yeah.
come on,
like-
Libras.
Yeah. it's not
Yeah.
Come on, Libra.
does this kid have anything interesting to say? Are we gonna ask this kid anything? I feel like we've made fools of ourselves, honestly.
Yeah, we need to just keep going. We're
Sounds
actually bringing ourselves down.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
are.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll just go. I'll see myself out.
Please, everyone, reduce honor by one.
Oh no,
But why don't we
It
just
was-
leave through gate E and we'll come back through gate C and maybe no one will notice.
Redo. Like,
no. Rewind.
You know what, young Kenneth, you're right. We should go. Just bail, come back in another game.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask real quick, to what extent can I have narrative control over my shadow cat? Like,
I mean,
how does that
All?
work?
yeah. I mean,
Awesome.
unless
So while
you
we're
choose to
all
do
just
something like
being-
really ridiculous, that would really
Okay.
matter, and we'd probably have to roll something.
We'll shame
but-
you.
Yeah.
We'll publicly
Yeah,
shame
we'll
you
just
if you do
jeer at
anything.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will straight build a set of stocks like right here. So
Oh my
that
God.
you can like put, and you could be
Damn.
like, put yourself in the stocks. And be like, all right.
Oh my God.
You know, just like go over there.
Really?
And I have to open the window blind.
Did you know this
Open
about your
blind,
spouse?
put yourself in the stocks. Be like,
Well, I
okay.
wasn't sure he was going to tell you about our stocks that we had. But okay. Like, come on.
Also installed those.
Yes.
And they say
Gym.
people don't talk about their stocks.
Yeah.
Show you my
Referring to
stock
finances.
portfolio.
Yeah, someone told us to diversify our stocks, and so we got some in different materials.
God.
To the
3D
moon.
printed stocks, leather stocks. You've got your so while we're all being like ridiculous assholes to this poor kid, the shadow cat is just doing that like wind around the ankles thing and like purring and nuzzling and just being super lovey with young Kenneth.
Oh, okay. He looks terrified.
A better judge of character and more
You
reasonable.
basically let a bobcat into the city, and it's
Right.
like, "Hey, little buddy!" It's like, "Oh
Look.
God!"
Didn't let the shadow cat do anything. Like,
right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like the shadow cat would be like, "Let me fuck you." Like,
Yeah, it is a cat after all.
So I might look at Serzine and just be like, what time of day is it?
It is dusk.
It is dusk. Okay.
Yes, getting
Well,
on tonight.
okay. Yeah. Then I guess like it's like, okay, we need to go find a place to stay. Like I want to go to I would need to go to the temple. I need to go to the great hospital, but it's getting too late. So I'll do that tomorrow, and I'm not in the mood. So
Okay.
yeah, let's just go get a room. And
Yeah.
And when
We'll find
Serzine mentions like there will be a room, there will be these things.
Yes.
Young Kenneth, though shaken, would mention, well, you know, there's a lot of refugees coming through, but not all of them have lunars to spend, you know, so I'm sure there'll be some rooms available in the market. Highly recommend that he like looks over at Corsair, the bull and ram.
Yep. Yep.
That's a good one.
I'm just staring. I'm just staring at him.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna start walking then.
Yeah,
same.
let's move. Let's go.
I'm gonna put my heel into my antelope and
Exactly.
just shake my head looking at this kid.
Breathes a sigh of relief.
I bet.
Although, you know what? Hold on. What?
Whoa, wait, what?
You back up the antelope.
Yeah, exactly. There's a caution wide load sign across the town.
Right.
Probably is.
There's
Caution,
a
thick load.
thick load.
No, wait, no. That doesn't
Wait,
sound
we
good.
don't like that.
No.
Use take two.
Delete that.
Yeah. Can we edit that out?
What do lunars break down into? Like I know a lunar's like our dollar, right?
Oh yeah. So it's like silver lunars, and then there's like copper coin too, isn't there?
Right. So there's wheels, which are gold. There's
Okay.
lunars, which are silver. I just happen to have the page open right
Thank
now.
you.
I don't actually know this
Nice.
off the top of my head. Lunars, which are silver. Clacks, which are copper.
Ooh.
And then bolgs, which are lead, which I believe are more
Lead?
valuable with trolls.
Right.
Like trolls love lead. So
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Bolgs?
bolgs.
And they're
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Good thing. I'm gonna remember that because eventually I'm gonna say like some NPC's probably been sucking on some bolgs.
Like you do.
Yeah, normal.
All right, so I'm gonna
You're
throw a
gonna
little
tip someone one bolg.
exactly
Right.
All right.
for your mother. This was
Bolg to your mother.
I'm gonna throw this kid a couple little clack-a-lackins. Just
Oh.
just like once everybody else is kind of ahead of me, I'm gonna like throw him one or two and just
Okay.
be like, just fucking. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna throw him a couple and then leave.
You can
Yeah.
see by the look on his face, as soon as his shift is over, he's gonna go find him a chicken bear.
I mean, good.
Yeah.
Or maybe a chicken. He can only afford a chicken cub,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
not a full bear.
I was thinking if he had a roll to like see if he catches them, and then if he doesn't, they land on the ground and is immediately trampled by the like mob of starving farmers
my
that are
God.
like
No.
run up to like try and pick him up.
Leave young Kenneth alone.
Right.
God.
Look,
He's doing
it's
a
Halloween.
good job, okay?
the Halloween
Closest thing.
edition is all I'm saying.
The closest thing I'll have to a son.
I'll remember you said that later. So.
That's
No,
Alright.
God. All right, so I want to head to let's see, we're at the north gate, so we're coming through.
So he
we gotta
recommends
find a
heading
place.
down Butcher Street to the North
Right.
Market,
Yes.
where you can find warmth, some vendors perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
All right. So it is a short walk, as you can see on the map from the North Gate.
All right.
And what you should be expecting, especially for those of you from Sartar, you'd probably be at least vaguely familiar with Jonstown. But you'd expect it to kind of open up into this market square. Maybe at this time of night, some of the vendors would be getting ready to kind of shut down, get everything, covered over and ready for the next day. But at least that's where the inns and some various merchant businesses would be. But instead of just merchanty noises, what you can hear up ahead is some yelling, some crashing sounds, some shouts. I hate to use this word lightly, but sounds a little chaotic.
Oh.
Uh-oh. No.
No, but definitely, yeah, some shouts and some crashing is what you hear coming from the direction of the market.
Nice. Run.
I hate chaos, so
At it.
Yeah, I'm trotting ahead, but I'm also looking for this bull and ram.
Okay.
I want to get checked in.
I mean, yeah, if you guys
I would like to make a reservation.
yeah, I might even just be like, hey, like if you got, I notice you guys are like going up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I might even just be like go figure that out if you want, and like we'll find like me and Samastina
find
can
the right place.
yeah, we can find lodgings and we
I have
split the party.
we split the well.
Sorry.
That's a question. So, Rainey, how many weeks has it been since our last little adventure, Danger Ford?
Ooh, let's head back to the map. Or the calendar.
Okay.
Let's look at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Movement week.
let's see, because we were in Earth season. Yeah, was it movement week last time too? Has it been exactly one season?
I think it has actually.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I think so.
I was just curious what we were all doing during that time.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a great.
were we all chilling together, or like did we kind of go our separate ways for a little bit? Like what's
Yeah, I
arousing.
mean, I'm not going to tell you what you're doing. Certainly, there would probably been some things happening around Dangerford, which you helped to save, but it doesn't mean you had to stay there for a whole season. There are certainly places you may have wanted to check in on, especially for those of you from the area, things like that. But what do you think you were doing in that time? Were you
probably would've-
chasing Lunars as they retreated?
Ooh, I think that sounds
yeah.
good for me. I was harrying the retreating Lunar army.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then I may have stuck back in the camp and offered my services to Starbrow.
Yeah, she
And,
did get injured in that
yeah.
duel.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure in Glorantha, like healing time is not crazy, right?
I
Like
mean,
if-
you
Not
can-
with the
if you have
help
access yeah.
Of many priestesses.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So I probably would have chilled back and done everything I could for them, and yeah, I guess just hung out basically.
Well, I mean, it is possible then if you were harrying Lunars, helping Starbrow, she may have, because she would know as well that Jonstown is a big target, maybe asked you to go and see if everything was in order.
There we go. And I would have said sure.
Because if that's the case, then you would actually know she hand selected the city Rex from members of her own warrior entourage to keep watch over the city.
Would she have given me any kind of like token of hers to be like, hey, I'm here on official business?
I think that's definitely plausible, especially since you were the one who helped set up the duel, helped warn her about the poison and everything. I think you probably have a bit of a good professional relationship.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to exploit that quite now, but obviously later.
Obviously later.
Yeah. So that's what I'd be doing. That's what I would have been doing. Anyways.
Okay. All right. So you've spent a hard season either fighting or healing, helping out, and you're coming now to Jonstown. The first thing someone does is ask you where the heck you're going after you've been traveling all this way. Downriver in not so great weather. It's cold, it's wet, right? And now you're trying to make your way to the inn, the promise, chicken bears and hot baths. And there are these sounds of something going on in the market. And so for those of you who move ahead, what you would see, I have two things for you because art is the best way to go. I'll give you, do you want the scene or do you want the lay of the land first? What would be most helpful to you? You're going to get both anyway, but do you have a preference for what's first?
I'll take the scene.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's do the scene
Let's
first.
do the scene. So you see this.
Ooh, what the hell? Speaking of trolls,
So
he's eating a goddamn chicken.
Oh no.
So you hear these shouts and crashes. You see these huge hulking armored figures. They are like breaking pottery, breaking barrels of things. You see that there's things like kind of wet stains all over the ground. One of these individuals shoves a whole chicken in their mouth, burps, feathers flying out everywhere.
That chicken could have become a bear.
That's
Yeah.
right.
This
Multiple
is
bears.
ruining your chances of chicken bear inventory.
Yes.
So
I made an oath.
you can see like the vendors and merchants have all like kind of given them space, right? They've moved back. They're trying to stay at a distance. And for those of you from Sartar, and the two of you who probably stepped up are the ones who would understand this. They're saying things in the local tongue like, stop them, isn't someone going to get guards? But this is what's happening. Many a vendor stall is being wrecked at the moment.
Somebody call for young Kenneth, the mighty guardsman,
Yeah, he can
to
handle it.
come deal with this.
He's a stout young fellow.
It's like a likely lad.
Yeah, how do these fools get in here? I mean,
These
I
guys
guess,
in.
yeah, exactly. It's like, obviously, like the young Kenneth is just kind of like a pushover. But you would think that if he saw these three MFers walk in, he would have ran and got an adult.
You would have told somebody.
So
They
just
came from
getting
the other
into
direction.
game terms. So these are trolls. Trolls are non-human peoples that exist in this area. And there are many places where humans and trolls live in great harmony. And there are other places where they live in less harmony. But they're around, you know? Look at them. There they are. Trolls. We just talked about them, and here they are.
And these
We
are
have summoned them
these
with
are
our talk of
sentient.
lead.
Are sentient creatures, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let them go. They can. It's a free country.
Let him go. Hey, you're back there looking for an inn. So
I know, yeah. I'm like, remember, don't hurt anyone who's sentient.
So speaking of the search for an inn, I'll kind of give you the layout of where you're approaching and what's going on. The map in the book, I don't know if eventually there will be higher res ones, was not adequate. So I made one for you.
Yay.
But let us load. Huzzah. So you're coming down from this kind of northeast diagonal, and that smashed up bit of crockery right there is right about where those trolls would be. So a little difficult to make your way around, but you certainly could.
Samustina, do you want to fuck with this?
Oh, Serzine?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Surzine.
Are you talking to yourself?
Samastina's
I am. Yeah.
getting herself all like psyched up.
I had a little window open. I couldn't see my face, but I could see my Zoom name.
I love it. Yeah, so I no. Like we need to find a place to stay, and there's probably some other stuff going on in here if there's trolls in this town. So let's figure out what's going on.
Specist, all right.
Specist.
Definitely, trolls wreak havoc. I don't like it.
Yeah. Like, are trolls like, they're not chaos aligned, right? Or are they?
No, they hate chaos.
Oh, they hate chaos. Okay, so we should vibe with these guys.
Well, you'd think that, but what are they doing right now? Their actions speak louder than words, Samastina.
Maybe they're drunk.
Ooh,
Possibly.
That's definitely possible.
We have to find out what they got, because I want some of that.
Do you want to make a roll to determine if you would be able to note that from their body language and actions?
Oh, sure.
Do you have a skill that you want to use, or do you want to just use your raw intellect for this one?
My raw intellect is probably bad, but how do I make? Okay, so that's a good, because I'm looking at my intelligence score. How do I?
Yeah, so you would do your int times 5 for this one.
Okay.
So math. Or if you have something more medically aligned where you're assessing their condition, that's okay too.
Okay. Yeah. I have like my first aid is pretty good. I think first aid probably you should know if somebody's drunk or not, right?
And you know what? I think that's fair.
Now, if only I could find it on my character sheet.
Under knowledge.
Oh, yes.
Dunka. And then first aid, kapow. Okay. My first aid is a 90. I got a 32.
Ooh. Oh, well, there you go. So yes, these trolls are obviously heavily intoxicated,
Nice.
which is impressive because it takes a whole lot to get a troll drunk.
Okay.
They can basically take in most anything, as you can see by one eating just a whole chicken for God knows what reason. But it wasn't even a chicken bear yet, And so a lot has happened for them to get to this point.
And all 3 of them are trashed?
Yes. You
Okay,
can tell
sick.
they're all, even as they're going into destructo mode, they're all kind of stumbling and like lurching around as they do their
Look at that.
destructiveness.
So who do I know in the party is probably like the most heavy drinker?
So I'm already striding forward, and I say, "Good, my good trolls. Why waste precious wine when we can drink it?"
Ooh.
Okay. What language are you speaking?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. I don't have the dark tongue, so that's not good. Trade talk, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So let me
Trade talk.
take a look here.
What is trade talk? Because I also have some trade talk.
Yeah, so trade talk is it's almost this universal language, what is used so you can engage in trade with people that are not from the same place as you.
It doesn't have a lot of nuance to it, but
Yeah.
it gets the idea across, right?
Yeah.
That's fair.
So,
Why use many word when few word do trick?
yeah,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
right.
basically,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Why no wine when sell wine drunk?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Put
that's-
wine back.
that is correct.
We drink.
10 wine, drink good.
Wow.
Languages. Yeah, okay. This is not. Okay. They understand what you are saying.
Nice.
Picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah.
It's
So
like blinking at me.
yeah, they definitely, it causes them to pause for a moment. I will turn off the danger music slightly.
Okay. Oh, okay.
They're not very fluent in trade talk, but they're picking up some thing, especially when you start using words related to booze. They are picking up those kind of things for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. What sort of social role would you say you are making with your attempt to stop their destruction? of good chickens and booze.
Yeah. Let's see here. Couldn't be intimidate. I'm not trying to intimidate them. So maybe orate? Yeah, or fast talk? No, not fast talk. I don't have any points in fast talk.
Like, no, not that.
Not that. I do
Certainly not.
I guess either charm or orate. You know?
Since you
I would
augmented,
say either of those are fair.
since you augmented my roll earlier, do you want me to hit you back?
If you got something you can throw in there, yeah.
Okay. So for me, I don't know. What I guess for me I could do orate or well, you're trying to like diplomat with these guys, right? And just be like, stop drinking, let's all drink together.
Could I use my beast rune as an augment?
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
There you go.
So I'm like, come on, Nick. I don't have a problem with you fucking shit up, but like, don't smash the wine. Let's go drink.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. What? All right. So that is a 0-1 on my beast rune.
Okay. So that's going to be plus 50, right, for your roll, and obviously, check your.
Yeah. Did that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's good because my charm is only a 10, so I now have a 60% chance.
You're really connecting with them
on
this level. Yeah.
I am. Oh, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. I just rolled 3 zeros. So that would be a fumble on my charm.
Yes. Well then. So
you just proved there's a 50% chance of rolling a critical success in a critical check.
So, I mean, let's work together to decide just how this is going to go. I would think maybe part of it, since they have so much trouble understanding trade talk anyway, obviously they got some of what you said. They're very drunk. Yeah. So I think there's probably a frustration element too to not being able to, like you're just saying stuff at them that they're not really getting 100%.
Yeah.
But what else are you thinking? Anything in particular?
I think it's just like I come across as condescending, and it's just kind of like if you can drink, I don't know, do trolls even drink wine?
Right?
Kind of attitude.
Like obviously you don't even know what you're wrecking. You have no appreciation for the finer things, like chicken bears.
Mm-hmm.
or maybe even like they think I'm challenging them, right? Yeah. Like I'm not, like they misinterpreted it. I'm not trying. They don't think I'm trying to invite them to join me. They think I'm challenging them.
Okay. So I think the one closest to you then will have like picked up one of these like clay pots of from the smell, some obvious like alcoholic contents in there.
Yeah.
And like looks at you and then is going to make the move to like kind of lift it to like throw upon you, to smash upon yourself. So I think this is a good time for us to start figuring out some strike ranks.
Yes. Oh boy.
All Yay, right. Best time.
All right.
All right.
Well, I wasn't holding anything in my hand, so I would just be strike rank 4, I guess.
Right. They are also normally strike rank 4.
I'm imagining this is going to miss you and hit me and Cersei.
I agree.
Better not.
I agree.
What? No. It'll be fine. All right. So Dex 3. All right. So, but they're readying the pot because that, this is the whole thing. So plus 5. And that's gonna make it an 8 to get that ready, and then.
What's the pot's strike rank?
I know, strike rank of pot. It's a very small item, so I think it would normally be a 4, right?
Yeah, that sounds well. Let me see here. I mean, like my shorts. Well, let's see. That's because it's a short spear. I don't have a lot of comparables in front of me here. I would even say it could be a 3, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll say it's a 3. And they're drunk, so it makes sense they're acting a little slow anyway.
Yeah, so he's raising up the pot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, a drunken troll initiating combat by readying a pot and then going to smash it upon you.
Right.
Puts it pretty high up in the strike rank order.
Yep.
Is there anything you would like to do to react in the meantime that might be faster than an 11?
Absolutely. I see what's happening.
Right.
And, my eyes kind of go a little wide. And, fortune favors the bold. So I'm just going to try and body slam him, basically.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to get a brawl going here.
All right.
You're good.
Right.
You would note, and this would probably affect your decision making, particularly if you're an honorable sort, that they are unarmed.
Yes.
I mean, they have arms, but they're not carrying weapons.
Right.
Otherwise, yes. So
I did infer that, yes.
okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
I mean,
Excellent.
this is a game where you can lose limbs, so I figured I have to
Mhm.
specify.
Yeah.
But so you are just going into the melee. So
Blam.
what does that place your strike?
I think that puts me at the end, so it's actually going to be kind of a simultaneous thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So
Kivra sees this, pulls out like a little tablet or something like that has just check boxes with like feed, fight, fuck on it. She's like checking off the fight one,
The fight part.
tucking it
Nice.
back into her cuirass.
yeah. So we're just gonna
One down.
use that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have them. I mean, I guess we'll just kind of be acting simultaneously because we're allowed to do that.
Sure.
So
Mhm.
It does
pottery is
happen.
coming down. You're going in.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I get to choose what part of my body I use.
Yes, that
The
is true.
knockback. Okay. I guess I'll try for a kick and I'll do like a drop kick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And since I'm drop kicking his ass,
hmm
just wondering if there's any thing I can use for that for an augment. Air, since I'm jumping up in the air.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, that's a thing.
Okay.
Yep,
That works. Nice.
Made it on the air. So
Okay, so
that's
plus
20.
30. Plus 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Good. I have a 50-50 chance of drop kicking him.
Here we go.
Hey man, it never hurts to
go.
ask,
I got a 20, so there we go.
There we go.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
So that's me, but then
Yeah.
what happens for
So
Fizz?
pottery attack was also a success, just a regular one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, but you are flying through the air.
Do you
Mhm.
explode through the casket? Or the
Yes,
casket?
so
Jackie Chan shit right here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, like do you want to Yeah, because I was going to say, like, because you still get to choose, even though you're acting simultaneously, if you're going to
Yeah.
attempt to dodge. So if you're successful, maybe it's because you leapt into the air that they aren't able to hit you with it, right? But so that could work.
I suppose it says the attacker may not attack in any other way, but may parry or dodge normally during this round.
Right.
But I don't think you can attack and dodge at the same time.
Like simultaneously.
Yeah.
So
I'll just take the hit. It's
you're gonna
fine.
soak it?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
soak it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I assume he's going to soak my feet. So.
Oh, yeah. It's what they do.
Get those calluses
Mhm.
off.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
Get a pedicure.
Okay, let's see. All right,
I'm back at
let's-
10,000 waves.
I
Get 10,000
know.
waves.
Give it-
I was gonna say
Please.
we need the spa music back.
Sounds amazing.
Right? We'll
Oh,
get. We
man.
have to get some combat music though. So let's get
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Let's not act like this is a thing. All right. So special. We're just doing some pot plus bonus dice, I guess.
Okay. Bring it
You know how
on.
you do.
Bring it on. That's how you do. Let's see where it is.
4.
4 points to where?
Oh yeah, we got to roll a location.
That's right.
Ha ha. Child. 13.
13 is my right arm.
Your right arm. Your entire right arm, according to the
my whole ass right arm, which has
so they just go in like, oh, Pat.
That's right.
Wow.
It has no armor, and it only has 3 hit points.
Oh, because your armor is suns out, guns out. So you're like,
yeah. I am. I'm Conaning it up over here.
No.
Yep.
Yes.
Little leather.
Yes. Keep going. More.
Don't stop. All right. But that's only a -1, everyone, that I'm reduced to. So.
Yeah. So you got a little bit of limp arm now.
I got limp. Yeah, you hit me right on the funny bone.
Yeah. Maybe dislocated something, but yeah, it's definitely not responding to you.
Yeah, not happy, not good.
But let's see what happens with your foot.
Yes, as my foot drives into his lead-lined chest, apparently. So
it's lined with all of the tips that he gets.
That's right.
Did you roll chest on the?
No, you don't roll hit location.
Oh, okay.
We're comparing my strength plus size against his size plus dex.
Right. Okay, I've got that. Size. I mean, they're trolls, so that's not in your favor. Size plus dex is 32.
Okay, I'm a 35, so that gives me a 65% chance to knock him down. Haha. Nice. I rolled a 75. Okay. If just bounce off of him.
Yeah.
All right, if the knockback attempt is not successful, the attacker must make a roll of dex times 5 or fall. Okay.
Wait, were you still using your augment, like your passion that you or your rune?
No, it didn't apply to that, unfortunately, because that's just a resistance roll.
Boo.
So yeah. Thank you for asking, though.
I'm trying.
Good looking out. All right, I did succeed on my dex roll, so rather than falling at his feet, I literally do bounce off of him, and I bounce back 2 meters.
Yeah. So there's this like gong noise as you like basically kip off the lead plate on his chest and just like woo back. Now you're like 2 meters away. Like
wait, so do you get back to where Celestina and I are? Like
I probably
I
probably kind of like backpedal into you a little bit.
Right. What the hell's going on?
I imagine you like fall back a little bit, and like we lock eyes, and I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah, exactly. I love
with
that.
like dead arm and everything.
Yeah.
The rest of it looks really cool though.
Yeah, I'm clutching my shoulders, my arms just dangling there. And I'm just like, ah. Well, I'm curious what Kibra's up to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I was watching all this play out and checking off the checkbox.
Right. On your clay tablet.
I'm excited to see if Kibra's like, I can do better than that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna go for the Superman punch. I think. I mean, if that's a thing, like you can say what you do.
Yeah.
You know, like
you
have to roll for like I hit with my left.
State your intent. Now, whether or not it happens is up to your dice.
That's what we're gonna find out.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's where you run up and and you have like you're right in the lead and you jump up and pull it back and then bam.
Yep.
You switch up to build up all that torque and try and drop it on the guy. So I would probably go for a different target than
not the one that would just smashed your friend.
I mean, to be fair, I smashed myself, honestly.
Well, yeah.
I just in terms of like time, you know what I mean? Like this all played out like, already. Right. So I'm not like thinking of a simultaneous thing. So would I try and punch the dude? I don't know. That just doesn't seem super honorable, Like it's up to Corsar to like get up and like re-engage with this dude. You know what I mean? If we like double up on this guy, I don't know if that's cool or not. Especially because this is just kind of an all in good fun kind of night market brawl. Must be freeze day.
This is not how I wanted to start my movement week.
No. I thought this week was going to be easy, but nope.
Nope.
All right. So you see all that happen in the background. The other two trolls are continuing to smash and yell in some language you don't understand. One of them finds another kind of this wooden crate pen thing of chickens and smashes it open. Chickens running about in the street.
No. Not on my watch. Yeah, chicken guy, chicken smasher. All right, chicken chaser. come here.
Chaser.
You had this coming for a long time. Run up, Superman punch.
Okay. So you are doing that. So you're attacking. You're just doing a regular old punch to do damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just get to roll and see if you hit first.
Nice. So I roll my unarmed for that then. Is that correct?
You're punching something. I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Whoo. 48. Unarmed is 50.
Oh, okay.
Just squeak by. Man, good thing I oiled myself up before this fight.
What? Oh my god.
All right. So let's see.
It's evil.
So obviously, I know you can dodge or parry in combat. Does parrying require a weapon? Is it that sort of thing? Or is it just like really counterattacking?
It's not, I don't think it's really, is it counterattacking? I guess you can hit you could damage on a
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
Kind of. But it's mostly like knocking it aside, right?
Yeah, it's whatever like combat skill. So yeah, you could parry a punch with a punch.
Yeah. I think that seems more like what a troll would do. They're not trying to like be like hee hee, but they're gonna get in there. So I think that's fair. All right, so let's see what we want to do. Sounds good. Okay.
Holy fucking.
That's a one.
Wow.
Okie dokie.
Good for me. So you had a normal attack,
Yes.
but they had a
Normal attack.
critical parry.
A normal ass attack.
Very normal.
So yeah, your attack was deflected, obviously. So special damage. Yay. Okay. So let's figure that out. Everything on different pages.
You gotta print out the GM screen and then just. tack it
Is
up
my
in front of you.
specials things on there?
Oh, it's all on there. It's very handy.
Okay, because I have it here.
Okay.
Okay, so I have this somewhere. All right, but they're just using a fist. Is there? I guess so. Because I would probably just be crushing, right? Because it's a punch.
Yeah.
Okay, so normal damage, attackers. Okay. Normal damage, and the attacker's damage bonus, plus the maximum rollable damage bonus.
God.
Nice.
So
One of them just get fucking slobber knocked and just like fall to the ground like
So,
unconscious.
their fist. Going back
Big
here.
old troll fist.
All right, 1d3 plus 1, 2, 6. Like normal. Okay, well, there you go. 2 plus the maximum rollable damage bonus. So plus 6.
Oh my God.
So that's going to be
Mary
8
Joseph.
against
to your quote unquote weapon, which would be his right arm,
Yeah.
right arm, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Ouch.
Both of you lost an arm in this fight.
We lost our weapon arms. Good job.
Serzine, are you like chuckling at this yet?
I
or-
am.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely finding this amusing, but I'm a
Yeah.
little concerned because also it's delaying our ability to check
Right.
into this damn inn.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
and I think probably what this attack looked like since you went in with your Superman punch
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
Troll just went and like bro fisted you. And
Yeah.
like your whole arm
Oh,
was like
man.
"Brrr."
Like Ricky the way or whatever the way.
Yes.
Oh, Ricky O, the story
Ricky
of
O. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, just it's bad.
It is bad.
Reminder.
Okay, so at this point,
Are there bones sticking out?
Oh, dude. I mean, well, what?
Did you have any armor on your arm? Did you have
I have Vam braces, but I don't know that
It counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
AP for my right arm is 3.
Decent.
Okay. So
this is out of control at this point.
that
I'm sorry. This
reduces
is
the damage to 5.
5. And then what's your arm's hit points?
Yeah. How many hups does your arm have?
5.
Oh, okay. Not too bad. That's not too bad.
That's 0. That's all right.
That's okay.
It's
That's
not
all right.
gone forever.
it's still good. It's
Bones
still good.
sticking out like
Yeah, I think
okay.
it's at
all
least
right.
definitely things are the wrong way or something. Yeah.
It's like backwards and I can't see it, so I'm asking Corsair, is it bad?
Oh my god.
No, you're fine, man.
You're fine,
It's
man.
fine.
So, all right. So that it just means the limb is useless and anything not attached to the arm is dropped. But you continue to stand and can fight with whatever limbs are still functional. As it puts
Oh my
it.
god.
Limbs are still available.
Now, if you hadn't had that armor, geez, like I guess that's when it would have been broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just roll hurt.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just I need to hypo it back from its extension.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Get your
Wow.
little healing kit out, alien isolation style. Just
Nice.
All right. This is out of control at this point, as far as I'm concerned. This has gone way too far. So I'm going to attempt to intervene because these are drunk trolls. I think
Yes.
I've been able to observe that they are just drunken trolls.
Mhm.
They're not really like malicious, and trolls are generally, I mean, look, I'm not a speciesist. They're just stinky. And
True.
it's
Extra right now
Facts.
because especially at this point,
Mhm.
with everything that's been broken, plus the condition of the trolls, things smell like skunky booze right now.
Oh, God.
Like this
Gross.
whole area. Yeah.
I can't imagine what troll testosterone smells like.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Test
Yeah.
troll to run.
I'm not into
Troll
it.
Tyrone.
Troll Tyrone.
Yeah.
My favorite candy.
Those are delicious.
Yeah, you want to split a Toblerone later?
All right, so I'm trying to see. I'm just looking at my trying to see if I could just stun them or do some type of magic to just get them to just stop.
Mhm.
Again, I got my rune magic stuff here.
Don't you have like that charisma spell or whatever?
I do, but that's like, I don't know if I'm appealing to trolls. You know what I mean? Like, I know that like general
You doubt
humans.
yourself?
Well, okay. So when you put it that way, I'll try it. So let me see if I can just at least stop the commotion, right?
Yeah.
Stop them in their tracks. So let's get into it. I'm going to try to augment this with my fertility power.
What are you augmenting?
Pardon?
What are you augmenting?
I'm gonna do a charisma roll, but I want to boost it with some rune.
Oh yeah, I think you got to cast the spell first though, right?
I do charisma. Yes. This is my, like, I really don't usually play spellcasters or that kind of stuff. So
Indeed.
Welcome to
yes.
Glorantha, where everyone's a spellcaster.
yeah.
Is that a rune?
Well,
spell?
I mean,
or a spirit magic?
it's a rune spell.
A rune spell. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So,
So it says basically that the rune associated with the spell. So to cast a spell,
Yep.
roll this rune's affinity.
Yep.
And that's what I was going for was fertility,
okay, gotcha.
because it's
Yep.
Arnalda. Okay,
Mhm.
so I think I kind of knew what I was doing. So let me.
Let's see.
I'm
Well,
gonna
let's see
vent-
here. What is the charisma rune? Yeah, fertility is one of them. There you
Yep.
go.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
this is like, I
That's what
know.
thought. Yeah.
You can also invoke beast for charisma. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, it's a different type of charisma. So, so I make it.
Nice.
Okay. So that's a +10 to my charisma.
Plus 20.
Plus 20.
Normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doubles your charisma.
Okay. So my charisma would be 33. And I'm basically what?
Sorry. So it doubles your charisma. So that would be 26, which is still insane.
26 doubles. Oh yes, you're right. It doubles charisma.
Yeah.
I have the books open. I'm staring at it right now. Doubles my and adds 20% to all communication and magic skills. Okay. So basically, so I'm boosting up my charisma stuff, and I guess I'll use charm. Or no, I'll charm them.
Okay.
Okay. Just make sure about that. 20%. Okay, so I have to roll a. So 81 would be my charm skill with this, and let me get into that and roll it up. 38. I make it.
Yeah, you do.
So that's yeah. There we go. Boom. Okay. So I step into the fray. And I am just standing there exuding my double charisma and emanating off of me. And even though I am travel weary, there's still something that is mesmerizing about my presence, even if it's just mysterious and interesting.
Right.
I'm exuding this, just standing stock still between where my fallen travel companions are and the trolls are.
Hey, they're still standing.
They're still standing. Okay. So I'm standing in the middle of this fray. I'm pretty tall as well. I don't know how big trolls are. What's the size of a troll?
Size of a troll is 20.
Okay, so I'm 17. So I'm I'm up
you're
there.
Pretty on level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm just standing there looking at them all and basically saying, what is going on here? Like, I'm just completely confused and like, what's happening?
Right.
Seeing if that kind of gets them to engage with me.
Okay. And you're doing a charmy thing. Okay.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay. I thought I just rolled that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I thought that was
rolled.
for your
I rolled
spelly
my
thing.
rune, and then I added that doubled my charisma.
Oh, and then
I rolled
which is
for
plus 20 to your charm, and then you roll charm.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And you made that.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. So many rolls for this action.
I know.
Thanks, Runequest. No. Cool.
More like roll quest.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, they're just really understanding trade talk today. They don't have a lot of it, so it's good.
Thank God.
So yeah, you are. I mean, this is not normally what they're into, but you are the biggest, most beautiful human they've ever seen. So these are all three male trolls. Become quite distracted. Looking over at you, one of them like drops a chicken they were holding, and it like runs off.
Oh, good. Thank God. I just saved one chicken's life today. My work here is done.
Right. And then right before we take our potty break, all the trolls turn to look at you, and from behind your group, you can hear, "Hey, what is happening here? Stop immediately!"
Oh
no!
Young Kenneth runs, given coin in hand, hoping for a chicken bear, but that hope has been dashed by this atrocious destruction of the market. All right, so we will go ahead and pause to take a quick break, and then we'll get back into it.
Yay!
All right, everybody. So young Kenneth has run up, coin in hand, demanding that everyone stop and behave themselves immediately.
Uh-oh.
Sarzine has gotten the attention of the trolls, as it were.
And of young
Everything,
Kenneth, I'm sure.
As much as Kenneth is yelling, everything has kind of stopped for the moment.
Okay.
Is there anything anyone would like to do in this lull, or do we want to see how it plays out, or what? How are you feeling?
I have thoughts, of course, of what I'm gonna do, but
Sure.
I can be generous and see what everyone else wants to do. I'm gonna check my generous. Wait,
Please do. Yeah.
oh, wait a minute. I don't think that's how it works. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've had anything go that way before, where you get counterpunched, bro fisted, and then your arms all floppy, But
Pretty rough.
Yeah, I'm determined to continue the fray though, as necessary.
Oh.
I guess I have like a last second thing that I can do that I think would work. If I feel like these trolls are beyond like diplomacy. Like if I'm like, okay, like violence has happened and we've been on the receiving end.
You have an oh shit button.
We deserve it.
Yeah, exactly. I've got an oh shit button ready to go in case like I feel like young Kenneth is about to get his head squished or something.
Great. Because you've seen kind of the action pause for a moment. Then young Kenneth runs in from behind you, gripping his coin. And yeah, so Serzine, what were your thoughts?
Looking at the trolls, looking at each of them up and down, and saying, "Where are you staying?"
Okay.
Going the bonobo route.
All right. Corsar, what are you up to? Are you still in your like 3-point landing?
Yeah, I think I'm just doing the thing where I'm gripping my dead arm or my dislocated arm, and maybe hoping that Samastina can pop it back into place.
You softened them up for it.
Oh,
That's right.
Right. All right. So let's see if they understand it was a simple question, to be fair.
definitely.
Let's see.
I mean, I think it is.
These trolls are on fire.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yes.
They understand every word of what you say. And
The subtext.
yeah. And the one in front who like kind of seems to be trying to like rub their chest through their armor, where they got kicked in. Says bull and ram.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm just going to walk in that direction because we're like right over there nearby. I'm just going to walk into the inn.
All right.
With
At
my,
this
again,
moment-
exuding the presence and charisma. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
and they
like
start to
walk
kind of-
or like walk.
Wow.
Okay.
Like what I was doing,
Italicized walk.
what I was doing all last season
Yeah.
around you. I was just walking around.
What about your camel? Are you like hitching it somewhere, or like you can hand it off to me? I can deal with it.
People take care of my things somehow. which
You
is
just-
great,
Fair.
So
That's fair. I just say, even I'm enamored with you right now. So if you handed me the reins, I would like gladly take them. And be
okay,
like,
I think I'll do that. I trust
Okay.
you. So yeah, I would trust you with my right.
So
My
these-
right, basically.
3 trolls start to like sway and stagger in the direction that you are starting to walk. When like 3 more like vendor carts just get thrown aside in the chaos as this even bigger troll, this female troll, she is a great troll. So her size, so just reminding you, troll
God.
size 20,
20.
great troll size 32.
No.
Oh my god!
Just busts on through, thinks we're still in chaos mode, is like, hey brothers, and like grabs a big old like plate that's on display in the pottery booth they've been smashing up and like takes a bite out of it, starts chewing it and starts laughing.
Oh my God.
And because it's like, no, that's not yours.
All right.
Oh man.
Jesus. Okay, this is too many trolls.
Too many trolls.
Okay, so she's drunk. She's smashed as well.
Yes, she does seem to be in the same shape as them. She had just gone off who knows where for a while and has come back.
And do the other trolls, they're following Serzine, and
they
they're
had started to follow Serzine, and then this great troll has smashed in through and thinks the party is still happening.
So unless anybody else has anything they would like to do, I might try my oh shit button.
Ooh.
I say go for it.
I just want to see it.
I want to see what
this
happens.
is.
Yeah.
The button.
All right, I'm gonna cast Harmony.
Oh.
So you guys are gonna have to. I need to be. Someone needs to hold my hand while we go through this.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hello.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I hold out.
Here for you.
Yeah, I hold out my my hand or my pinky so David can grab it.
That's right. All right. So,
So-
the first question is Harmony a rune spell or a spirit magic spell?
Harmony is a rune spell.
Okay.
Hey.
This is my big boy.
This is your big
Yeah.
boy. BOI. All right.
Mhm.
All right.
And it is on page 330 if you're looking.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
There now. So,
Lord.
yeah. Thank you, Knave. So it only has one rune associated with it, which means you have to roll that rune to
Right.
cast it, which is your appropriately enough Harmony rune.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep, eHarmony rune.
Yeah. Which my harmony is 80.
I'm glad I make Des laugh. I mean, there's
Always.
that's what I need.
Sorry, it just made me get
No, you're good. All right, so I roll that first.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and then we'll see
Yes.
where we end up.
We'll see what unfolds.
oof.
Sorry, I have to like reopen everything because as soon as we went on break, my computer froze.
Of course.
Oh, that's why we thought
I
you were just
wondered.
rage quitting the meeting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, fuck these trolls.
I'm out of here.
Fuck these
My
trolls.
friends.
I hate any game with trolls in it.
I know. Okay, so I got a 6 to it. So I passed my harmony roll.
Yes.
Okay, so then you deduct one rune point because that's the cost of the spell.
Okay. And my rune points, where do those start out at?
3.
3. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm at 2 now.
Mhm. And then you just apply the effects of the spell.
Okay, great. So this is I guess this is the mechanic of the spell here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a stackable spell. Affects
Mhm.
anyone within 3 meters. So how far away is everybody?
I mean, you could definitely, like, most of you are kind of in a bit of a clump. So Serzine has
Right.
walked back towards the group.
Yeah.
3 trolls following her like baby ducks.
Hmm.
And then new great troll is kind of burst into the scene just behind them.
Okay.
You could certainly maneuver if you needed
okay.
everyone in
I was
range.
gonna say, because there is a mechanic that allows me to extend the reach. So if
Mhm.
I have to, I can.
Mhm.
No, this is, you're all in a nice little combat zone, as
Nice
it
little
were.
clump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sick. Okay. So so to work, it says to work, the caster must I roll a D100 and I compare the result to the resistance table on their POW.
Okay.
And all
Mhm.
all targets whose POW would be overcome are affected.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get that. Okay,
Okay.
so what's your POW?
Mine POW is 14.
Was ist dein POW? Your
Mine half.
POW is mine half. Your POW is 14. Okay, so basically you're gonna roll, and then we're gonna see just how the better you roll, the more POW you're gonna affect, basically. So
Okay.
Okay, it's kind of like sleep spell in D&D. You're rolling to see
Yeah.
how many hit dice of foes you have impact.
more or less, yeah.
Okay,
More or
fair.
less.
And so do I want to roll low here or high here?
You want to roll low.
Okay, cool.
How
And
low
is
can you
there
go?
That's right. And I guess with this, there's no way to augment this roll.
No.
Okay.
It's just a straight roll.
All right, we're going in raw, baby.
All right.
I got a 70.
Okay, not great, but
Hey,
it wasn't a 0, 0, 0, 0.
that's right.
Yeah.
Like seriously, whenever I roll 100, it's like all I see are just zeros. All right, so you rolled a 70. Your POW's 16, you said?
14.
14. Okay, and you rolled a 70.
Even.
Yes.
Yeah.
70 exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so you will affect anyone with a POW of 10 or less.
All right. You affect the Great Troll.
Fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
Perfect.
I
Holy
love
shit.
this. I love the visual of this.
Yeah.
Like, and then this giantess, like,
Yeah.
literally.
Yes.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. The regular
Um,
trolls have a POW of 12. The Great Troll has a POW of 10.
That is
Love it.
fascinating.
I
love it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so she is affected then. Well, oh dang, I don't even know if that even matters. I thought wait. Well, no, geez, I hate to do this, but I don't even know if that mattered. I thought I read on here that it was like it keeps them from doing shit. But
It says first
Yeah.
sentence affects anyone within 3 meters of the caster and keeps them from getting violent.
oh, there we go. Perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah. Boom. My reading comprehension so good. So yeah, so
Terrifying.
keeps her from getting violent. I guess
Okay.
does that stop her from being violent? I guess I should ask.
Yeah, because she hadn't started fighting yet.
Oh, that's right. So she wasn't.
Yeah.
She was just like here to party. The party hadn't started yet.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what your invoking of this spell looks like.
Let
Yeah.
me.
Because rune magic is like super magic, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
change how you look or how the environment is.
Right.
These are the spells you drop with a lot of like forethought to them.
Okay,
just
cool.
throw them
Yeah.
around.
Okay, sick.
The intrinsic powers lying in this planet have been evoked
Yeah.
for this spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
okay. And this is a harmony rune, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess the harmony of the world is like affected. So, I would even, and I see that I'm going in blind here, guys. So work with me. But
Yeah.
so so the opposite of harmony is disorder, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So I feel like when I cast this, like I see Mama Troll coming up, and I just put my hand up, and it's almost like a heat wave starts going, but like shit is actually moving, and some of the disorder is being reversed, and you'd have to really be paying attention to see it, but like parts of like wine casks like come back together, and little stuff like that here and there as it kind of like as this energy like snakes its way to the Mama Troll. And then I feel like I don't know, something probably happens with like my skin or hair color or something like that. Like, I don't think it drains, it becomes like enriched, and
Love it.
Your contrast is turned up. Like,
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Contrast, saturation,
Yeah,
turned
all
up.
of it. Yeah.
And I was going to ask real quick because this might, I want to do a thingy, but so we said one season had passed in Earth days. How many weeks is that? Is that like 3 months, 4 months?
At this point, equivalent. Let's see. We were here in Earth season. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks have passed.
Oh my God. Okay. So that's a big deal for me. Okay. So something else happens, but it's off screen.
Okay. Mm. All right.
And then, yeah, I guess she just like calms, right?
Yeah. So like her posture changes. She kind of like her shoulders drop. She looks very cow-like as she just continues to chew the plate that she took a bite out of. Just kind of like, yeah, looking around. And Kenneth is just standing there looking triumphant as hell because he just told her to stop. Magic's happened. She did. Everything's good. And then a larger contingent of, they don't look like guards so much as militia, roll up, led by this lady.
Oh.
Her beard of office makes me so happy, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool. That's very
Love that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some good ones. Some ladies have great curly ones and everything, but this one's pretty good.
So it's obvious that that I'm using this magic, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It's not hidden in any way.
No.
That's fine. That's fine.
It is Kenneth is standing in front of you, so he's pretty
Totally.
sure it was him.
And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Oh my God.
So this group of well-armed city militia roll in. They have their shields up, spears in hand. They're kind of like getting into formation to, resolve this issue. And this woman, you can tell by her runes and regalia that she is a scholar priestess of Lenkormai. And she steps forward and says, "This is not allowed.
What?
This destruction of the city." And she's like, "Separate yourselves. I will be taking statements."
LOL.
And Kenneth looks defeated.
Oh.
"Oh no, it's Georgiera."
Oh.
And he waits to have his statement taken.
Dear.
What would you like to do?
I'm getting my swerve on with these 3 trolls. That's what's happening, and nothing's gonna stop me from doing that. So.
Thank you. Yes, queen.
So she
Uh-huh.
strides up to you, much less sway in the way that she walks, for sure.
Uh-huh.
And she walks. I mean, I don't know if you keep walking, she's like trying to keep pace with you and your long ass legs.
Yeah, no.
Um,
I also have the trolls following me too,
Yes.
so they might be blocking her path a little bit.
and she's like trying to push around them, like, "I am Georgiera Latish, and this will not stand. This must be resolved. You must speak to the city Rex come morning. There are probably fines for what you've done here."
I'm ignoring. I'm just full on ignoring. I'm going going with these trolls.
What are the
That's my life
rest
now.
And I mean, for what you've done, like, Sarzine didn't really do anything.
Oh
She's
yes,
like,
exactly.
"Hey, where are you staying?" "Well, we're staying at this place." "Cool." And walks towards.
Go.
I mean,
oh,
I have to
okay,
go to
yeah.
the magistrate office and make a statement that I walked to my inn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was against the local law. My bad.
I think I might have. Is my charisma still turned on and everything?
Well, yeah.
It's still kind of exuding. So I might turn and look at her, and I'm just gonna give her a look. I'm not. Actually, I have a perfect look in mind. Actually, I can put it on Discord. But I just kind of look at her. I look at her and I just shake my head, and then I just keep walking where the trolls are kind of leading me to.
Well,
I might
All
look
right.
down. Yeah. And I might look down and be like, I don't know. There's nothing, everything is solved. But if you wish to see us, come get us tomorrow.
Yeah.
she Karen's out hard, and tells a few of the militia, stand guard in front of their inn. Make sure they do not leave. We will find you first thing in the morning to be seen by the city Rex. She gestures to the broken vendor tables, It like stomps off.
Well, she's gonna hear Serzine in about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna say right now.
Oh my god.
What? What?
Sorry. I'm very punchy today. Apologies all around.
All good. All good.
So, heading to the inn. As you do when totally normal things happen in a city.
Uh-huh.
To the Bull and Ram. There is a very lively scene. So I'll give you kind of a little walkthrough of Jonstown architecture. Most of the buildings are a maximum of 2 floors. So in this case, there is like kind of a common room. It's your standard kind of inn setup. There's stairs too. There's rooms upstairs and things like that. There's a kitchen and a bar. And when you walk in, the trolls don't say much, but just kind of like walk towards the stairs. And the great troll like ducks in to the inn, like looks at the barkeep, gestures to the rest of you, and says, "With us," and like gestures you all upstairs.
Sweet. Free room and board.
Yeah, party time.
Didn't want to pop my arm back in.
Oh man.
Well, you know, some of you may not be as busy if you want to spend some time tending to yourselves, having hot baths, partaking of food and drink, or various other things that may be made available.
Definitely possess a warrior's thirst. So yeah, I want some food and drink at least. I don't know if I'm really the bathing sort.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also
I think the Ezrealians among you
are
are the bath types.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
Santi, what did you say?
What'd you say, Kibra?
Oh, you got to numb the pain a little bit. Have some spirits. I've tucked my arm into my belt so it's not just dangling there.
Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, the great troll looks at the two of you walking to the bar, gestures to herself, says, "Hungry." And then slams a meaty fist with a coin on it onto the bar. And like the bar kind of like gives a little bit and gestures to you and says, "Them drink."
Nice.
Oh, sweet. We're partying with a troll, a great troll.
I know.
This troll is pretty great. All right.
So that's why they call you great trolls.
I get it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's better not turn into a death by snoo situation.
Well, I mean, Cersei went upstairs. She got
I volunteer.
or something. But Samastina, what are you up to?
Yeah.
Examining my fertility rune.
Hey, the more the merrier.
That's right. Oh, by the way, I guess we should be checking stuff, right?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Cool.
Yes, you should be.
I need to remember that. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna go through and check all this stuff. Okay, let me think here. What am I up to? I guess I would probably like hitch up my antelope and then, get into the thing. And I don't really care that all these guards are like keeping us here or whatever. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Gonna get your bath on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
What did you have in mind? What?
Yeah, what did you want to do?
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a bath, and I'm gonna make sure the bath is nice and hot. And I'm gonna, when I'm in the bath, I'm alone, just so everyone knows. And yeah, I'm alone.
So it needs to be clear.
You're not.
Exactly.
You don't want attendants in there with you.
Exactly.
You
No.
off.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want anybody in there with me.
Okay.
But I do.
Troll.
Yeah, exactly. I do. I disrobe and I get into the bath. And I kind of like rub my hands over my swelling belly.
What?
Yep.
This is like some behind the scenes shit.
A little bit.
What the
Yep.
heck?
Wow.
Dang.
And I enjoy a nice bath.
It wasn't me.
That's why you're so cranky.
It wasn't
me. That's why you're so cranky and crabby. Little crabby
Yeah.
sassy.
Exactly. Just
Like,
hungry.
I don't have time for this shit. I'm growing a life.
Yeah, exactly. I want some pickles and peanut butter.
Just
Yeah.
some potting soil.
Pickles, ice cream are all delivered up to the
Chalk.
room. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Just some clay to chew
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Aw, yay. Wait, what's
Yeah.
the food baby, right? It's an actual baby.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I just had Chipotle. And
Yeah. Oh, mini
You saw the
breakfast
commercial
burritos.
for brisket
Yeah.
being at Chipotle, and
Yeah.
That's
there you
right.
are.
That's right.
Lovely. I love it. I'm loving
So-
it.
Nice.
So that's why she was such a Krankenstein.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Actually, it's Krankenstein's monster. Krankenstein. Actually.
Oh, wow. Intriguing. All right. Well, I'm going to have fun with these trolls for as long as possible and see if this is worth it. I don't
Okay.
know if it was worth it.
Yeah, that's
Man.
fair. Let's see.
I'm wondering how I can figure out if that was worth it for me or not.
Let me see what skills they have.
Okay.
Mhm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What skills they have. Let me see how skilled they are.
Yeah.
Is there a table to see like
Mhm.
how many different like kinds are
Where's
in
this
the-
going?
I mean, what varieties are in the in-wall lube dispenser?
One
Oh
of
my
them
God.
just fit their sex role. I'm just saying. All right,
They
one of
crit
them's
their
not so
sex
good.
roll. The other one fumbled.
Oh.
No, there was one that was pretty good. One
Uh-huh.
that's like you might want to marry them, and then one
Oh.
that's all right, like not so great. You know, they're tired
Oh,
from being.
okay.
They're drunk. It's
They're drunk trolls.
That's true. That's true.
so,
Interesting.
you know,
Okay.
overall
Okay. Thumbs up.
3 out of 5. You know,
All right. That's not bad. All right. So I'm gonna it was a B+ experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
not
rolled
bad.
their dex times 5 for each. Of
Oh,
That's fine.
reasonable.
That works.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head to the baths. I gotta wash all this troll off of me.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Meanwhile, down in the bar, trying to ignore the sounds from above.
God. I like to think this inn has very thick boards, you know,
Yeah.
like very thick
Oh, no.
floorboards.
You'd
Yeah.
like to think that.
It's called the
Yeah,
bull.
so
It's called the
buildings
bull and
from-
ram.
Are,
It's
are
very
stone
sturdy.
and
Yeah.
like, but they're very well made.
Alright,
so
alright.
sure. And it's a loud common room because
That's right.
again, inns are the rooms in the inn with all of the refugees are rare enough that a lot of people are hanging out in the common room, like doing the Starbucks thing. Like if I order one drink every hour, they will not kick me out, sort of
Right.
situation.
To stay
Um,
warm too.
Yeah, just writing their novel. So yeah, so that's what they're up to. But yeah, so Hungry, who is buying you drinks, she like looks at 2 of you, says, "Mercenaries."
I mean, not really. No. Soldiers. That's right. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm a soldier. So that's probably what I would gesture. Soldier.
Nice.
She says, "Mercenary."
So
Respect.
I just say fighter.
And she says, "Not paid. Mad."
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Brother's upset. Maybe less now.
So I'll say who's not paying you or who hired you.
Krasontar.
Hmm.
Noble, Jonstown.
Hmm.
Die fight Lunars, but
Oh,
did not
die.
pay.
Oh.
So is there like a barkeep nearby?
Yes.
Of course.
Like
So
huddled in the corner of the
yeah. So I sort of signal him over to refill my tankard, and as he comes over, I'll say, "What do you know of this Krasentar?"
Oh, sad story. Hired a good lot to help defend the city when we were driving the Lunars out, but didn't make it through the fighting himself. His manor was one that was destroyed on the far side of the city.
Oh, you don't say.
So who took over for him? I mean, didn't make it. Who's his heir apparent? Is that?
That's the saddest part. No relatives. He just put everything he had into helping liberate the city.
Well, I mean, is it just like chaos with his estate now, or is like somebody running the show after he fell? I guess.
I wouldn't know.
Let's ask young Kenneth. He's in charge of everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he would know. He's the one.
Yeah. Like, there better be some rooms available.
What young
He's
Kenneth
like,
knows.
I'll get on that right now. So,
Please tell me young Kenneth is child soldier.
Soldier, yeah.
Let's see if young Kenneth in the bar.
Yeah,
celebrating?
he's like at one of the tables, like playing checkers or whatever 14-year-olds do in Glorantha.
Oh my god.
Having a cider.
Nice.
Yeah.
This place has just turned into Cracker Barrel in my mind.
He's in a rocking chair.
eating a foot-long gummy worm.
oh God.
I'm there.
But yeah,
All right.
so he's in there. But
I was just curious because you guys wanted to ask the expert. So
Yeah. Well, so they said his manor's destroyed. That's interesting. I'm wondering. I'm just contemplating if we can get these trolls paid. They owe us a favor.
Did they say how much the debt was?
Yeah. So I'll turn back to the great troll and say, how much do they owe you?
20 lunar.
Oh, that's not so bad.
No.
I was gonna say I have that.
I know, really. Just get your wallet out. Okay, here you go.
You're in the back. You're not
I'm
here.
I'm in the bathroom,
Yes.
rubbing my belly.
I feel like this would be some. Leverage on the city Rex or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
We can be like, yeah, why didn't you pay the mercenaries who fought on your behalf, you jerk?
Oh shit. We're supposed to go meet with them tomorrow. We bring the trolls with air the grievance because they're like, what was the meaning of this? And they're like, look, they're rioting because you didn't pay them for services rendered. So this is on you.
It's basically a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to set up late.
We have a very I'm glad you fucking asked moment on the horizon.
Yeah.
So I'm 1,000% for that plan. That fucking sounds fantastic.
Those are the moments in life worth living for.
Oh man, I love them. Glad you fucking asked moments. Those are just
Yes. Beautiful. So delicious.
All right. Anything that you all are trying to do about your harmed limbs, about rest? I will assume that you have food and drink and are otherwise warm for the night and things like that. But
yeah, I'd like to get about 3/4. No. 1/4 in the bag, and 33.33 repeating, of course, percent in the bag, and then seek to get my croggled arm like uncroggled. I think.
Actually, I just realized I have heal. All right, so I can help with that. It's just a spirit magic spell. It's exactly for this kind of situation.
I mean, are you gonna look to the what's the proverb? You got to see something about a mote in your eye and your brother and whatever, something like that.
Are you affixing your oxygen mask before helping?
Yes, are you attaching your oxygen mask before putting it on the toddler next to you?
The child soldier next to you.
The child soldier next to you. Are you clearing the jam in your AK before clearing the jam in the child soldier next to you's AK?
Yes.
And the answer is yes.
What's the proverb? Is it the mote in the camel's eye passing through the needle with the mustard seed? I forget.
Yeah, it's all that.
Dancing on the head of a pin.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
In a haystack.
In a haystack.
All right. So you lost how many points in your arm?
Oh boy, all 5. All of them.
Whoa.
all of them.
I lost all 3. And I have how many magic points? I have 9. Ha ha! All right, so it's going to cost me 8 magic points to heal both of us. So, boom.
There you go.
So we're both back up to full on our respective arms.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you have that's actually a spirit magic spell that you have is heal? Because I'm looking over skills, passions, and gear for heal. Where is that?
Oh, wait,
Nope.
I do have to roll. I do have to make my 2 rolls. So here's for Kibra. And let's see here. What is my power again? My power is 9. Oh god. All right. Well, that barely succeeded. Barely succeeded with a 42, but I just fumbled again on mine. So I don't know what happens.
Wow.
I rolled another 000.
Oh.
So I don't know
what
happens in that case. Does my arm fall off? Well, your arm doesn't hurt anymore, does it? You don't have one.
Huh.
Want me to show you a little trick? Take your mind off of that arm.
I will say, and I don't know if Samastina is going to come down later, maybe help you out.
Yeah.
But even with magical healing, I think this requires you generating a permanent scar on that arm.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Yep, I like it.
And it's a magical scar because you got it doing magic on yourself, so you can think about how you want that to look.
Totally.
Okay, scar on right arm.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks like my fingers, like where I was touching my arm.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, ow, God.
Oh, dude. Handprint type of scarification. Ancient and primal. That's some power right there, man.
Now, the cool thing is that it says I don't expend any magic points and I can try again the next round. All right.
Oh, nice.
And that time I made it exactly 40.
Oh,
All right. Really,
God.
I fixed, but that mark's just not going away.
Great. Good times.
And you don't have sleeves, so very
Weird.
No.
Looking even more badass and
Yes.
weird.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Change your name. Of course, are the unsleeved.
Just kidding.
Get a different entry next time, and of course are the degloved.
Oh no!
No.
We don't like that one.
Jesus.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
All right. Is there
stop.
anything else that people want to get done during this eve before you're brought before the city Rex in the morning?
I want to see if I'm done with my session with these troll gentlemen before to see if I could catch Sevastina in the baths, because oops, just walking in, or we probably have communal baths too, so it's not a big deal. It's the Australian way. So I think I would possibly interrupt, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna see if that's possible. It's okay if it's not.
No, I think maybe it'll be a matter of if you enter the room without Samastina noticing, perhaps.
Yeah.
I kind of
So-
like the idea that either I'm still in the bath or I'm just getting out and I'm
Right.
naked
Do you have
and
time
revealed.
to be
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I think I'm looking at skills on my fancy dancy sheet over here. I I mean, I'm not saying that you're necessarily trying to, but if you're mostly naked or all naked, just heading to the bath, you're probably pretty quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I don't have no jingle.
Do you want to roll your move quietly just to see how noticeable you might be entering the room?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Mine is hello. Nope, I don't want that. Moving forward with this. I make it with a 30. So my move quietly is 43, make it with a 30. So I was very stealthy.
So, I mean, Samasuna, Sarzine is very quiet.
Oh, yeah.
But if you would like a quick chance to react before she sees you, what type of skill might you want to use to hide your blossoming form?
let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Oh,
how many sessions do you think this campaign will be?
I think that we have, like, if we played through the rest of like the main set pieces in the starter set, I'm gonna guess around 4-ish, maybe.
Okay, then I'm not gonna roll. I'm gonna let her see.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so I think I'm moving quietly in the sense of somebody who's just completely clueless, like doesn't even realize that they're like gonna startle someone. And so, because I'm obviously in a daze. So I'm walking through the halls and I'm making my way to the baths. And then I open the door and I go around the corner. And there, I think, if Samastina is getting out of the bath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've gotten out of the bath.
Okay.
And I'm like reaching for my towel. So you can see like
see the belly.
You see the belly.
Ooh.
And yeah, I'm like, dripping wet.
Yes. So I'm like, oh. And
yeah,
so
exuding mommy hotness energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's the fertility. I mean, look, I was born in the Earth season, fertility week, so all of this is fine.
Yup.
And it's nice. It's actually something to be very excited and happy about.
Totally.
But the fact that you haven't shared it with me is surprising. I'm thinking you would have told me this.
Yeah.
But you didn't yet.
Not yet.
So I'll walk up to you and I'll say, so when were you going to tell me about this? Boo, by the way.
Yeah. Boo. I'm like, oh. Well, I was going to tell you soon, but there just never seemed to be like a good time, Like it's nothing personal. I'm not trying to keep secrets.
Okay. Well, what can I do to take care of you? Because you need to be protected. And we are traveling with some people that I'm not quite sure they're able to really handle themselves well in scrabbling. What the hell am I trying to say? Scuffles.
Yeah, that incident outside was embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So I'm just talking to you like we're just talking in the bath, just being very honest.
Totally.
So I'm getting into the bathtub and I'm just like, trying to like wash my hair off and stuff, etc. And so yes, so yeah, I don't know about them. Like I don't know if they're worth continuing with. We have to think about this, especially if you are, with child.
Well, I mean, we've fought together though. I mean, Corsair, at least.
Yeah. That's in the past.
It is.
What about the future? Your belly is reminding me of the future.
Well, yeah. I've just grown quite fond of, both of them, I guess.
And so then I'm like pausing really still. I'm like, it wasn't Corsair, was it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, fond with a capital F or?
Yeah. I kind of check all that. I'm like, no, it was not Corsair.
Start counting.
Yeah. I'm like, well, how long is it? No, it was not. It was before. It happened before the incident at the bridge. What was that town called?
Dangerbird.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Well, I trust that you'll do what's best for you, but please let me know what I can do to take care of you because this
Thank
is
you.
important, and I won't reveal anything until you're comfortable if you ever need to or want to.
Well, I suppose I can't keep it a secret for much longer.
Well, we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
This place is not.
And I'm like drying my hair off with a towel or whatever.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm planning on going to the temple of Chalana Arroy tomorrow. And I don't know what they're going to tell me, or if they have any advice, or if this child is somewhere that I can leave with the temple, you know?
Mm.
I don't know.
So you may be staying here then.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided.
All right. So I'm just quiet, and then I'll just say, yeah, whatever you decide to do, I'll support you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of lean down, and you've kind of washed yourself a little bit. So
Yes, I'm thoroughly cleaned up.
yeah. So I like move your hair aside and like kiss the top of your head, and just be like, thank you.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
and then I'll leave.
Okay. All right. So I'm just soaking. There's a lot of stuff that's happened. This is a busy
Call
evening.
for 3 changes of water.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.
This is what we all showed up for. Is
That's right.
pretending we're taking a really nice bath.
There's-
Hey.
I'm enjoying it. I'm not being sarcastic. This
That's
is
right.
great,
Yeah.
actually.
yeah, that was awesome. I
That's a
like
good
the idea
scene.
that young Kenneth showed up for his like night job. Like he was also there. Like he got off, so now he's doing his second job, and he's like the skimmer in the bathhouse, just skimming the troll off the top
Oh
of
my
the
God.
bath.
Squeeging it out the scuppers. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, meanwhile, in the common room,
Yes.
so like thanking Corsar for healing my arm, and like move your hair aside and like kiss you on the forehead, like thank you. Like it's this like mirror situation.
Actually, I'm picturing like how like we're healing each other's arms by doing the fucking predator hand clasp.
That's the thing now.
That's the healing spell,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
That is the
So the
magic,
magic
word.
words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except it's you like limply lobbing your arms.
Yeah,
At each
exactly.
Throw it around from the shoulder. Put fettuccine noodles onto your buddy's arm.
Man.
Right.
But I would like to thank Corsar for healing my arm up, getting it back to fighting condition. Yes,
I'd
thank
like
you.
to thank today's sponsor, Corsair.
Brought to you by Troll Undies.
Troll undies.
Lead-lined Troll Undies.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Before I see I want to say a trio of lovers making their way to a room. I'll just kind of fall in with them.
Oh.
Room for one more style.
No, Hungry would have let you know the troll area of rooms that they have inhabited since you're with them. It's all good.
Wait, her name is literally Hungry?
Her name is Hungry.
Nice.
That's adorable. I love it.
Love that.
Uh-huh.
The other trolls don't have as cool of names, but Hungry
What
is
are their
Hungry.
names? At least, can I at least have their names?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
you would know. No one else would know.
At what point during the act did you get their names?
Afterwards, right?
After, like
maybe.
during, you're like looking
When she
over
was
her
drawing up
shoulder.
the consent contracts,
Yes,
she got their
yeah.
names.
Yeah.
So,
Simple.
Consent contracts.
so the 3 who are in the room with you were Zargan, Raskitter, and Marlik.
Okay, I think Marlik was the really good one.
Okay,
Okay. I'm making a mental note.
sure.
All right. Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Relatively early the next morning. This is kind of where we'll wrap up. Young Kenneth gently attempts to rouse all of you and say, "Charlie, you should get some breakfast. It's about time to go. We have to see the city wrecks, give our statements, make sure everything's okay."
Is this what you think I sound like, Rainey?
No, this is younger than you, Kenneth.
Okay.
Yes. I assume you sounded this way at some point.
Yeah,
this is just my default
7th grade Kenny.
puberty
Yeah.
kid voice.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, if I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me.
Yeah.
Rainey
I
should
dropped
know.
my
Rainey.
burrito in the fryer. Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Ow. Ow.
Oh man. So wait. So I sleep in the nude. Is this a problem?
No, really? You live in the nude.
Yeah, you're always you're one layer away. You're not even there's not even buttons. It's just naked.
Ironically, you sleep in like several layers of flannel,
Yeah.
A little
with
onesie.
boots and
You're
socks,
not
and
unless
like
I want you to see it like
Right.
fully clothed in
Yeah, right.
kidding.
yeah.
So he's trying to wake us up to go like to
Yeah.
do this thing that
to make
is
sure
really
you have a little bite to eat before it's time to meet with the city
Man.
Rex.
This would make a great montage of like poor young Kenneth's like trials and travails. Like goes into the first room and this is what he encounters.
Oh,
And
God.
goes into the next room and this is what he encounters. And he's just like, I'm too old. I'm too old for this shit. And he's just like 14.
He's just picking up kinks along the way.
Yeah. He's being changed forever in every room he enters.
Oh my god.
He's becoming the line editor of the future game called Monster Hearts.
I really thought
Very
there'd be
good.
more grapes.
Well, you know what? Real quick, Desiree.
Yes.
So Sarazine, what did she do while, like, what was her downtime activity? Was she hanging out with me at camp, or was she out doing shit?
I think like I was joking about just walking around being lovely, but I think I was really just kind of honing my rapier skills, and that's my weapon of choice. And also just kind of getting in touch more with my magic crystal. So I was kind of just off being very stoic and focusing on my more practical crafts that I have.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, because I was thinking like that's probably why I didn't tell you, because like we were separated and then we got together and blah blah blah. But anyways,
Yeah, absolutely.
Just wanted to clarify.
Totally.
So whether or not you try to eat or make poor young Kenneth like not able to rouse you, eventually militia members would come in to escort you to where you will have your meeting. And that is what we will pick up with next time, is your meeting with the City Rex.
All right.
Man.
I just I imagine Kivra is just doing her morning ablutions of, like you have like a purpose made like butter knife looking thing, like kind of like if you have like a layer of sunscreen and then you work in the garden, and so then like you have that layer on you, so it's like that next morning like
Scraping yourself.
You know that
just
we have a
scraping it
bath.
off.
We have access to baths, Kibra.
Just
I hear you
scrape it off.
scraping in there.
Chinchilla.
Lick it off.
I hear
Can't
you.
put water
I
Flick it off.
hear you scraping in there. There is a
Yeah.
bath. You should take one.
I hear you.
I
That's
can
called
hear you
a,
scraping.
that's called a strigil.
A strigil.
It was an
There you
actual
go.
thing they used
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
my
what I'm
God.
saying. I'm not just being gross.
No,
That was a thing.
no. Well, you're doing both. You are being
Yeah.
gross
You
by
are
not
being
taking a
gross.
bath. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. Okay, yeah. I'm not just being gross.
You're getting rid of some detritus, but not the
Right.
smell.
You're exfoliating before
Scraping
your
off
bath.
the barnacles. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Speaking of, did Corsar decide to bathe or anything?
Hell no.
yeah.
So Corsar smells full on like
Oh,
spilled
God.
wine, like
Yep.
because he
Chicken
got
bears.
smashed with a wine jug
That's right,
the night
that's right.
before, plus all the drinking and whatnot.
Yeah.
That smells like
so-
chicken bear residue.
Oh yeah, so it's like
Mhm.
grease, old wine,
That's right.
like yeah,
Corsar,
good.
were you fornicating during the evening?
Yeah. Hello.
Ooh.
yeah, with size 32 hungry.
I think
Ooh.
I was hungry.
Man.
No, I said I didn't want death by snooze soon.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think definitely. I'm at the
Oh.
ram and bull, for God's sake.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
you're the bull. You're there to ram, It's fine.
Exactly. Thank
That's
you.
right.
Thank you. I was waiting for somebody to say it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You're
While we're there,
Mhm.
while we're there, did Mama Troll did she change her name from Hungry to Thirsty at some point in the evening?
No, I mean, she is aptly named. She is prone to wandering off to find new things to eat, but since the militia weren't keen on letting her leave, she has had to go through the full menu of what's at the bar.
Oh, all
like
three
it.
things
Yeah.
and the bar itself.
Right.
Yes.
I love it. Great
That's so
session.
fun. Awesome job,
Yeah.
Rainey. Thanks,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thank you for listening to Welcome to Jonstown, the latest episode in our Runequest starter set playthrough. This is a crossover podcast featuring the esoteric order of role players and just barbarian things. I think in this episode that you'll notice as we enter Jonstown and move forward, our comfort level with the game and the rule set definitely increases. And mine in particular, as our game master, definitely increases. I'll be recording a bonus episode all about that. And if you are a patron of the Esoteric Order of Role Players, you'll have access to that bonus episode and all other bonus episodes, handouts, maps, and all of that stuff that are released every other week on their Patreon page. So definitely check out the Esoteric Order of Role Players on Patreon so that you can be a backer too. The link for that is in the description. The inspiration song for Jonstown in our playthrough is Shortchange Hero by The Heavy. You also heard background music and ambient sound by tabletopaudio.com. I highly recommend checking them out for use in your own games. Until next time, everyone, spend your rage esoterically.